One local environmental activist says new studies show some scary findings on the long-term impact of the 2010 BP oil spill. We spoke with her today. A new report from BP says the Gulf of Mexico is making a strong recovery, but not everyone agrees. Kara Langford was working for Baldwin County when the New Horizon oil rig exploded in 2010, pouring millions of barrels of oil into the Gulf. That was a frightening time.
And I just recall, the fear that I felt of this oil coming towards our shore. And of course I grew up in Mobile, so I have all these fond memories of playing on the beach as a kid and fishing with my dad, and I thought, gosh, all this is going to change.
4 years later, Langford is now working for the activist group Oceans Conservancy. She says new scientific studies have turned up some scary findings.
So here we are at the 4-year mark, and we're just beginning to see some things that are pretty scary, quite frankly. Dolphin health, how large predators like bluefin tuna and amberjack eggs could be affected to the point that they won't survive. They're seeing deformities in those eggs when they're exposed to oil.
Langford says dispersants have been found in egg embryos of some seabirds. Charter boat captains also say they're still seeing the impact of the oil and dispersants.
Lasting impacts of the dispersant and the oil that was in the water. We caught a lot of fish last year that were smaller than normal, and we didn't catch as many fish of certain species that we're used to catching.
Langford is hoping citizens and government leaders will be vigilant in their efforts to hold BP accountable for repairing the damage caused by the oil spill.
I think that there's a lot of restoration that needs to be done, and we need to hold BP accountable. How quickly we forget how we felt 4 years ago towards this company that came in and, quite frankly, wrecked our home. They left a big mess for us, and we don't need to let them off the hook too quickly.
Alabama Attorney General Luther Strange says another trial set to start next year aims to recoup the state's losses in the disaster.